Get more on this from our reporter, Paul Hawkins, who's at Buckingham Palace. Paul, oh, hi, you have a guest. Tell us more.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, so the statue's being unveiled at Kensington Palace, but we're at Buckingham Palace because we wanted to speak to many of the tourists that come here to see, you know, one of the most symbolic residences of the royal family. And I'm joined now by Lisa Collins, who's come all the way from Dudley. Lisa, you've come from Dudley in the West Midlands, specially today. Especially today to put flowers. I've got a card for Princess Diana, and yes, I just thought I had to come today. She was such a special lady, and I wanted just to do something like flowers and a card just to show. Yeah, and just read out the card there that you've got. You've got a 60th birthday card there, and what have you written on it? I writ on it, "You will live forever in people's hearts," and inside I put dazzling, dynamic, daring Diana. Tell all, never forget this great lady. Tell your children and your grandchildren how amazing Diana was, because she really was amazing. Yeah, tell us why she was so special to you, and I mean, because at the face of it, she was a public figure, an incredible woman, but she seemed to connect with a lot of people in this country and around the world. Why was she so special to you? I think she was really down to earth. I mean, she watched Crossroads, she watched Coronation Street. She was beautiful. There was something very special about her. She was full of life. She was full of energy. You could tell she loved to meet the public as well. She did so much charity work. I think she had a lot of pain in her life, so she could relate to people who were suffering. With the HIV thing as well, she didn't even wear gloves. She wanted to make a point. She got a point across with the landmines. She went through the landmines. I mean, she risked her life. She was doing so much good. And you told me something really interesting, which is, I said, you know, are you a fan of the royal family? And you said you're a fan of the royal family, but more so with Diana in it. Yeah. Explain to me how she changed the royal family for you. Okay, well, for me to describe the royal family before Diana came in it was grey. It was not colourful. As soon as Diana came into it with the royal wedding, the wedding dress, she was just amazing. She just had so much colour to put into the royal family. The royal family without Diana, if Charles would not have married Princess Diana, the royal family would not have been as it is today. It would not be as popular, do you think, as it is today? Yeah, it was Diana what brought it into the 21st century, doing the charity work, taking the gloves off, being caring, yeah. And you brought these flowers, which you're going to take to Kensington Palace to lay. Yes. And you came to lay flowers in 1997 when she died as well at Kensington Palace. Yes. Just tell us a little bit about that. Well, basically, before she died, like the night she died, I was clubbing it, got back to my apartment, always go to bed. But that time I put my telly on, I found out that Diana passed away. And I was just in so much shock, and I just needed to go to London to put flowers down. And you went that morning? No, it was, I think it was a few days later, yeah. And I remember it was very hot. When I got there, I could hear a lot of sobbing, the smell of flowers as well. And it was unreal. It was just very unreal. Yeah, yeah. And today, a lot of people are looking at Harry and William being together for the first time since their grandfather's funeral. How do you think Diana would feel about their relationship at the moment? I think at the end of the day, Diana would have been a great mother. She would have probably told the boys off, and she would have said, come on, we're a team. Let's get through this. and I think the brothers will get through it. I think they're just too close. They've been through too much. They've lost their mum at a young age. They need each other, and I think they will get back together.
You think they can reconcile it even when Harry goes back to the States after this? Because there's that physical distance between them, isn't there? And then other other responsibilities, priorities that you have in life, they come in.
But sometimes, when you're not so close, that can be a good thing as well. When you're too close and you see each other all the time, that could be a negative. So maybe it could be a peace thing today to see Diana, the statue, and to bring the boys together, and to wave Harry off with a good heart, and I think it's going to be fine.
Lisa, thank you so much for speaking to us. Really appreciate it, because you've had a long day.
I'm tired.
Yes, I bet you're tired. Yeah, because you've had a long day on the coach on the way from Derby. So thank you. Thank you. Unfortunately, sorry to ruin your day there, but there you go. Lisa, one of many people who've come here to pay their respects to Diana. The unveiling of the statue not far from here at Kensington Palace on the day that she would have turned 60.
Thank you so much, Paul. You've given us such a great range of guests, people